Hey everyone, this is Dr. Retro from dr.retro.com, and today I want to show you the Diablo 1 big box for the PC and its really rare expansion pack Hellfire. When Diablo came out, it was Blizzard's first action RPG and it really defined the genre. Personally, I liked Diablo 2 more, but that's basically because I was too young when Diablo 1 came out and I really didn't grasp the concept of the game, and it was quite hard for me. I remember playing it, loving it, but being stuck on the Butcher, the first boss, for a long time, which caused me to quit and only return later and not really put a lot of time in it. So Diablo 1, complete game with free over the internet gameplay, which was also quite new at that time. Back of the box says it's from the makers of Warcraft 2, my favorite RTS of all time, as you can see in my childhood video. And embark on a quest if you dare to destroy the Lord of all evil, which is of course Diablo. Then it has some in-game footage and some cinematics on the back of the box. So let's pop it open and see what comes with this game. Of course, as with all big box games, it comes with a cardboard inlay to make sure the box is sturdy and it doesn't flop all over the place. Then the contents. The first one is the game itself. There you have it, just a disc. Nothing really special. Also has some advertising here on the side. Warcraft 2 expansion set, and coming in '97, StarCraft, which would later on become one of the best RTS games of all time. So this one shows pretty much the same as the big box does. Here we have a registration card. Then the catalog by, let's see, Sierra. So it got published by Sierra. Let's see what other games were out in that time. Rama, Phantasmagoria 2 and 1, Lighthouse, Betrayal at Antara, Birthright, Urban Runner, Gabriel Knight, Leisure Suit Larry 7, my favorite Larry, love for sale, love that game. Torrance Passage has some great visuals. And I always love reading these old magazines or brochures to see what games were out at that time, to have a time frame on what games were available, to see if this game was really good compared to the rest or it was quite bad or quite far behind. So then the Diablo manual. So you see Diablo on the front. The Initiate by Vincent Metzen. Then getting started, troubleshooting. It's all in black and white, by the way. Tutorial, how to play the game. Usually with RPGs or action RPGs, there's a really small guide to play like the first level in the manual, just to get people started and prevent them from quitting really fast if the game starts quite hard. So how to play the game, how to play the multiplayer, how to get your modem connected, IPX network. I played a lot through IPX back in the day. Battle.net. Character summary, so the different characters you can play. Here you see the warrior, the rogue, sorcerer, which I played. Then about items, how to use it, which items your class can use, etc. Let's scroll through the last pages a bit quicker. Some drawings. This is all backstory. Book 2, The Return of Terror. Is this book 1? Let's see. Library Ex Horadrim. Book 1 of Heaven and Hell. So the rest of this is all about the spells, the different enemies, and there's Diablo himself, the bad guy. So that's Diablo 1. Then there's the Hellfire expansion pack, and personally I never knew this was out until I started collecting games. And it took me quite a while to find one for a cheap price, because this one is quite rare and also goes for quite a price. As it says on the box, it's the only authorized Diablo expansion pack and requires a registered version of Diablo. It has new items, new levels, new characters and new quests. And there on top left it says that again about being the only one. Then on the back of the box, there to face the fires of hell again. Stoked from the forge of hell, blah blah blah. Single player mission, you descend into the levels of danger, delving into deeper depths of savage brutality. Basically a lot of words not saying anything. You have to attempt to defeat the demon Nakruel. So it has 8 random generated levels, 7 magic spells, 29 new foes, 30 additional items, 7 spells, 12 weapons, and character class monk. So let's see what comes with this game. That's the disc. Let's see if there's anything else in there. Yep, it's just not getting out. There we go. Was all stuck in there for some reason. Let's see, this is a baggie that can go. Registration card. Then there is what is this? It's a keyboard overlay or something like that, or I actually have no clue. Diablo Hellfire PC Dash is a brilliant new controller. Oh, strange. Never heard of this before. A PC Dash. If you've heard of this, let me know. This is the PC Dash overlay for Diablo Hellfire, and the thing I can grasp from it quickly is yeah, it's like a controller with a screen. Not sure if it's touch or not. Then catalog. This game came out later, so there's different games in the catalog. Let's have a quick scroll, see if there's anything spectacular in there. Earth Siege, Sierra Pro Pilot, never played that. Lords of Magic, Lords of the Realm, StarCraft, Dragon Quest for Glory 5. Pretty much the same games again. Larry 7 and Phantasmagoria, Rama, Warcraft Adventures. Oh, this is cool to watch. This is a Warcraft game that never got released. It was supposed to become a Warcraft point-and-click adventure, but it didn't meet Blizzard standards and got cancelled. It's about Thrall, by the way. Here's some screens, and it got cancelled because point-and-click adventures weren't popular anymore, and it didn't meet Blizzard standards, which are, of course, quite high. Then the game disc itself, the back of the box shows nothing really spectacular that we didn't already see, and that's the disc. And that was it basically. It doesn't have a separate manual, maybe in here. Let's see. Yeah, this is the manual. It's a weak box that just broke, but that's easily replaceable, so that's no problem. This is the manual. Usually with PC big box games as Diablo here, you have a separate manual, and this is only a single print, but with this one, this is the manual. So let's see what's in there. How to install, what system requirements. Let's see if I could play this when I was a kid. It requires 60 megahertz and 16 MB RAM. Well, I had about 100 megahertz processor, so I could play that. The Dark Mage and the Monk. Spells, new spells, Warp, Reflect, Search, Berserk, Wall of Lightning, and Immolation. And then there's the credits. So that's it. Not a lot of information. But there's actually not a lot to this expansion as well, because it's not a big expansion. Nowadays you couldn't put this on the market. It would be DLC. So that was Diablo 1 and the Hellfire expansion pack. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and be sure to check out my other videos on www.dr.retro.com. The link is in here somewhere. Also like me on Facebook, etc. And see you next time. Bye bye.